in space. That looks like the red planet, and this is our attack shuttle. I've got some elite looking space stormtroopers here. Oh wait, are they getting ready to leave without me? Wait. Okay, so I kicked somebody out. Oh god, there's no way this could go wrong. After we avoided what looked like a massive cataclysmic failure. You can see our rocket ship in the background. I need to put my gear up. There we go. But I want to get this in slow motion so you can see how we got to this planet in the first place and how we are attacking it. Well, via space shuttles. Rest in peace, the real space shuttle, but we're gonna be attacking via aerial insertion. So as you can see here, I'm within the shuttle's cockpit. You can see that we've got a number of shock troops. Now, through this hazy atmosphere, you can see some sort of like industrial smoke up ahead. Or is that flares? I think that's actually our target. And if you look really closely, you can see some attack vehicles. So we need to get these troops that are armed in this attack shuttle there. And then we need to retake this complex. Yeah, it looks like they've got some walkers here. Oh no, those are transports. They're gonna drop some attack vehicles for us. All right, so let's slow this thing down and land. Oh yeah, we should probably put out our landing gear. That'll help. The pilot could be a little bit better. Where are all my troops at? Are they still inside? Hey, there we go. And look, there's even more. This is a massive, massive invasion in space. What I love about this map is it gets your imagination going of like, at some point, man is going to colonize the stars. And is this what some of the attack vehicles are going to look like? Because obviously, man, you know, is man, and we like to fight over resources and do petty things instead of focus on finding where the aliens is at, right? I mean, that's really where the fun of space is. Where them aliens at? But look at this little invasion we've got going on. It looks like this is sort of like a mining complex. We've got some enemy vehicles, enemy troop movements. Hold on. Oh, we've got hits. Oh, yeah. Now, the gravity on this planet is lowered. So let's confer. I just gotta say, I love the fact that like we've got this like moon buggy looking armored personnel carrier. So if my intel's correct, that heavy miner, what are the, there's a formal name for these things. But since I play video games for a living, I don't know what it's called. But we're gonna move up on it and see if we can't capture this zone. Now, we've got 2 landings behind us, but if you look on the map, there is, I guess you could say sort of like an airfield. Uh-oh. Hold on, tank. Oh, we're not reloaded. They've got railguns. Our health is extremely low. They've got lasers. That did not work out. My heavy rover is deeply, deeply damaged, but I'm trying to take out this tank. There we go, we disabled the Dune Cruiser. But ultimately my vehicle was destroyed, I lost my squad, and I had to rearm and reposition myself. Now we're going back into it, and we've got some allies to follow in. It's gonna be interesting, because Ravenfield already has those really fun like ragdoll physics for troops. Are those enemies? Those are enemies. So I wanna see some of these guys just like get absolutely wrecked by the low gravity and just go crazy. Hold on, enemy troop. You gonna get wrecked by this wheel, buddy. Ooh, and we need to take this objective right now. Excavator, that's the term I'm looking for. So we've taken control of the excavator, which has allowed us to call in more reinforcements, but the battle needs to go on. So at this point, they've actually back-capped us, so we can either go to the hills or stick out onto the open terrain. And I'm thinking, I want to see just how good my troops operate in this low gravity scenario, but let's just say under some interesting terrain features, some interesting topography. Look at this thing go. Oh man, this is a massive complex. It looks like they've got some crazy bunker system, which we're actually heading right for. But you can see that we left the sand dunes of the desert are now in the rock. Oh my, uh-oh. Oh, that guy looks like he has a pretty advanced laser. Shoot him. All right, everybody out, and they're gonna be giving me covering fire along the way. So I'm gonna actually stick behind them. Watch out for the gravity, you can trip. Oh God, do I have a weapon system for that? I got this laser, I just don't know how strong it is. It's definitely not strong enough, and the enemy is heavily, heavily bunkered in. So now it's time to try again. We're gonna commandeer one of the enemy's vehicles, which looks very much like a big, heavy truck. But man, this thing is incredibly nimble and does very well in space. Space, I mean, technically we're in atmosphere, so it may not be as much of an atmosphere as, say, Earth has, but we're definitely not technically in space. There's a giant crashed ship. All right, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I guess it's not a super valuable strategic location, but I mean, it's ours now, so there's that. And there's the airfield. Basically, that's our last objective and what we need to conquer. And you, soldier, you're being recruited. I wish I could name these guys. It would be so great. All right, everybody on board. How many can this thing hold? Well, evidently enough. But we've lost our primary armament. We're only a transport vehicle at the moment, and the only weapons are the ones that we're carrying on our backs. Oh, this is cool. Some of these vehicles look like some crazy stuff out of the Wunderwaffe. But I love how this thing would be sort of like transported out by these two giant rovers onto the airfield, presumably would it be vertical takeoff? I don't think so. Okay, someone just hit us with a railgun. Look at that gravity. This is not good. My chances of surviving this are not very good, but someone just came in and started covering us. So we've got this logistics command module. We'll check that out at the end, but right now I'm using this heavy laser. And as far as weapons, it's relatively limited at this area of space, but I think to get anywhere close, I'm gonna need a vehicle. And the vehicle depot is over here. All the ground troops are on the front lines. There's no one here to join me. But I gotta say, whoever manufactured this thing is great because I can drive and shoot at the same time. One of the things I always thought would be cool is if you could get like a moon buggy and get into low gravity and just like see how much air you could get. Uh-oh. I got pretty close to an enemy area of resistance here. The enemy has so many armored vehicles just chilling on patrol. I mean, I guess they're trying to protect it and all. Oh my God, it's me. There was that AI named Baron. This kind of reminds me of Star Citizen. No, hold on. Star Citizen is the game that has raised like $600 million, like however many years ago, and still isn't completed. I meant Starfield, because it's set in sort of like, this is probably what, you know, humans in space is gonna look and feel like. It's not super sci-fi, but far more realistic. But this is a really good map, and because it sort of like has a narrative to it. But the enemy occupies the high ground over there. Whatever these things are, maybe these transport the materials that we're mining for here? I have so many mysteries, but I'm pretty much just like a simple grunt. And one thing I've always wanted is I would love to just be able to like jump in and be like, I want to drive this thing. Hey, you're not acting like a friend. Yeah, those are enemy troops. Get ready to get wrecked. There's the low gravity right there. Oh, I love it. But finding a backdoor into this mountain fortress, I think is sort of what we want to do. But I wonder if I'll have to run through the hangar. Oh my God, they're pouring out of it. Oh, that's a tank. Hit it with enough times. There we go. He hit me once and I dropped down to like 9 health. Everybody needs to converge on this hilltop fortress. Yeah, this feels like a Battle of Hoth, but on Mars. In hindsight, I think we should have equipped our shuttles with like some heavy weapons so we could use them as gunships to clear out opposition. We probably would have suffered a lot less casualties. Resources being as limited as they are, we're gonna have to do it the hard way. What is that over there? Hold on. Looks like there's some like radar dishes, and there's something really interesting on the mini-map, like sort of in the top middle that I don't know what that is, but I'm very curious to see. So we're gonna do a little bit of exploration before we go in and to cut the enemy's jugular here. There's also those very strange circles on the map. It's not too common that a space marine is curious. You know, normally we just go in and do our job, but I've gotta see what this is. Can't tell if those are solar panels next to them. Oh, this is so cool. It's science. I don't want to be a soldier. I want to be a scientist. All right, the big 3 circles. Maybe this is part of like storage silos. We're growing green stuff on Mars, guys. This is fantastic. Man has done it. Where's Elon Musk at? I gotta go find him and ask him why. So we've taken the crashed ship and we're currently trying to take that heavy bunker. All right, we are literally on top of it right now. And the enemy has just retaken it, so presumably we had some opposition, some forces there. Here's the main entrance, or rather the back entrance. I wonder if this is gonna be easier. Oh God, there's the vehicle depot. Oh, hey everybody. What I need to do is take their tank. Oh, get in the tank! Get in the tank!
Nope.
Oh, you know what? Look at this. I'm gonna try to commandeer one of our aerial transports. I don't see it yet. Oh, there it is. Hey guys. What are you doing up there? You know what? I don't think I want to know. I don't. Every time I try to commandeer it, I get kicked out. I don't think that's gonna work. But one of the things that I did want to try is see what this logistics command module is all about. This looks like as good of a place as any. I mean, assuming no enemies are gonna shoot me in the face, but I'm very curious to see what this is. Oh, it's definitely a flare. Okay. Hey, there's the module. LTF, landing tank fast? No, that can't be it. Whoa, are we under attack? Okay, I see something up there. I don't know if it's supposed to land. It's still blinking. There's definitely something up there. It's just a matter of if it's supposed to come down here or not. Well, it never came down, so we're gonna chalk that up to a beta test. But I think at this point we can claim victory. The enemy is still resisting us in the hills in that almost impossible to defend bunker. Wait a minute, that's where it is. I need a vehicle. There's something in the hills and I'm gonna go find it. I can see it on the minimap. So as our troops defend this, we're going out here where no man has gone before. Well, no man wants to go right now because A, there's a war going on, and B, these mountains are a little bit ridiculous to drive on. A light railgun rover. Oh, hey, enemy soldiers, what are you doing out here? Oh man, we're getting some serious air right now. Yeah, they should be ahead of us. Like, look, we're right on top of them. Well, I think it doesn't necessarily work as intended just yet. All right, but let's see what other weapon systems we have on this. All right, that's a SAR missile. And then what's this? Just a... Oh, yes, heavy MG. This thing has some punch to it. I love it. That is an allied vehicle. All right, we're gonna make one last run here. Yeah, but these things are far more versatile in terms of their armament. Oh, that's bad. Guys, it's been nice knowing you. I gotta get that tank. Get the tank, get the tank, get the tank, get the tank! Yes! This thing is beefy. It doesn't turn very well at all. But man, this thing, it's a dune cruiser. It looks so heavily armored. Get wrecked. Why is it always me? But at least we finally get to see the inside of this bunker. Oh, here's the vehicle depot. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this map is amazing. And if you want to check it out, you can get it on the Steam Workshop. We got a link in the video description, but I want to thank Fel for this amazing map. So if you do check it out, let me know. And what do you want to see next?